Did you start already? Oh, hi everyone! Welcome to the next math lesson. We're going to build off our idea of equality or the equal sign or balancing equations or number sentences as they will eventually become, you will eventually know them to be. Today I kind of set it up. I left it set up from last session that we did, and we're going to use the same information from that. For this particular one, you are going to need a page out of your homework book that looks exactly like, well, kind of like the one that we just did. So for this one, you need a purple elephant. It's page 71 down here on the bottom, and it looks like this. And today we're going to be doing the same kind of stuff. We're going to try to figure out numbers that make things balance out on our pages. But today we're going to do it missing a different number. So last week we were trying to figure out, or last session we were trying to figure out which number was over here on this side. So which one went into this bucket to make these things, make this equal out if we put these together over here. So last week we had 3 red cubes, or last session we had 3 red cubes plus 4 orange cubes equaled 7 cubes, okay? We put those together, we put them over here. This session, we're gonna try to figure out how to figure out what we would need on this side if we didn't know what that was, okay? So last time we didn't know what this was. We didn't know the end result. But this time we're gonna try to figure out how to figure out what this number is. Now you guys know what that number is because I just erased it and I took it away. But sometimes teachers will give you a problem like this and they'll be like, what is this thing right here? And you might not know. Now there's a way to figure that out, and it's the same kind of thought process. We're going to take these 4 cubes over here. We're going to put them over on our yellow side. We're going to take this end result, which is 7. This will be provided. We'll give it to you. And we're going to put it over on the other side. Now, right now, we need to figure out how to get these things to equal out. But instead of adding things to this number, which is the end result, this side is way farther down if you look at the balance. We know that there's more in here than there is over here. This is a heavier or a greater number. Over here we have a lighter number, so this is where we're going to have to add cubes until it equals out. Let's pretend that we don't know what that is. So we're going to take our green cubes and we're going to add them in here until this thing equals out, and that'll tell us how many we need to make this equation correct, okay? So right now we got them over there. I'm going to add 1, and it did move around, but it didn't move around a whole bunch. I'm going to add 2, and I'm going to add that third one. We know that we were missing 3. These things are now balanced out, so if we had this problem, we would know that we needed to add those 3 cubes to get this correct answer, okay? Let's try it with another different set of numbers and see if we can figure it out. So right now I've got 7 cubes in here. I'm going to put 6 red cubes in our red bucket. So we have 6 in here. So on this we would make a 6. We're going to try to figure out the missing number. Over here, we are going to add 1, 2 green cubes, okay? So over here on this side, we have 2 that we know are in there. We're missing one number that we don't know yet. 2 plus something is going to equal 6 cubes, okay? We could take a little guess as to how many we're going to need to put in there. How many do we think is going to have to go in here to make these things the same or equal? Again, this is our equal sign, the 2 lines on top of each other. We're going to add to this one until we hit that magic number to make them equal out. And what color we're going to do that with is going to be orange ones. I've got orange cubes here. Right now we have 2 in here. So I'm going to just add them until they equal out. Definitely dancing. Very, very close. And there it is. That was the equals part. They are balanced now. So we can take our numbers out and look at them. Here's our 6 cubes. Here is our 2 green ones that we started with. And what we added was this. Then we count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we now know 2 plus, is that backwards? 4 equals 6. That's what I want you guys to do with your balance and your work today. So in our work today, you're going to look at your little pictures right here. You have the balances again and the numbers that you need. You're going to look on each side of these balances and you're going to try to figure out what is that number that you're missing. It's going to be different for each one. This one, they counted the purple ones and they said 1, 2, 3 purple ones. And blank is the same value as, and this is a fancy way of saying or balances out or is the same. And then they put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. So there's 5 over here, but they started with 3. So what I want you to do is think about how many you would need to put over on this side to make it the same as this. Well, here's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and then we're missing these 2 right here. So over here we could put our 1, 2 that we're missing to make it the same. When you get down to this one, you got to fill in a lot more of it. So I want you to count these orange ones right here and put it down in this box. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a 4 right there. And is going to be what we're trying to figure out is the same value as how many blue ones? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're going to put 7 right down here. And then whatever you're missing, you're going to look and see how many you might need on this side to make this side over here the same amount of balls as this side over here. This one's a nice little puzzle for you guys to work on. So try to fill this one in on your own. Fill it out, take a picture of it, send it to your teachers, and we might come back and visit something. I know we're definitely going to do some more working with this balance thing on the next lesson. So good luck. Be cool, do some cool math.